The council put me in lockdown, tried to keep the women off me. It didn't work. It only made things worse. Hell, I had every Asari throwing their panties at me from all across the terminus systems. You can't stop him, they said. He's got more charisma in his pinky finger than James Vega and all his Jersey Shore tattoos. He's got more explosive power than a full set of Krogan testicles. Yeah, all four of them. I said, give them all to me. I'll unite them faster and stronger than anyone else ever has. From the Quarians and the migrant fleets, Krogan clans, Turian platoons, Geth and their collective, Solarians, Elcor, Batarians, hell, even the Vorcha. They'll respond to me because they know I can deliver. Now, I don't know what's going to happen once we get out there, but I know one thing. I'm damn sure going to give it my best shot. You ask why? I ask why not. You want to know how? I'll tell you how. Because I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite show on the Citadel.
This program, viewer discretion is advised.
Oh, he's still like, yeah, there he is. Good morning.
Oh my God.
Good morning. How's everybody out there doing this morning? I did not get through everybody's name. Project Cambrian is here. What is up? Good morning, my friend. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Good to see all of you. Apollome's minion. Gary Badger Sandwich Worthington is here. The little penguin sheriff Punkwaddle. What's going on, brother? Good morning. Good morning. Shellback TJC, the Muppet from another puppet. What is up, brother? Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you. Cotton, so good to see you. American Patriots fan. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Gun Bunny! What is up, Gun Bunny? Roll Tide, Keely Chow, Roll Tide, brother. Good morning. Good to see you here. Ironcaster, the hardest part about collecting is telling yourself, no. Damn straight. Damn straight. We got a couple little things here. I'm gonna say yes to opening. So, which some people are probably gonna be like, no, and I'm gonna be like, yes,
Yeah.
they're not meant to be open, Loki. Yes, they are. Like thick thighs that saves lives. They are meant to be open.
Oh, oh yeah, we went there this morning. Oh no, it is no longer a collectible. Yes or no?
No is the hardest part. Yes, no is the hardest part. Yes, no, I agree. It's
a challenge.
You got to be picky. So, since Punkwaddle said that, we were walking around the convention, this last convention, and I saw something that I was like, oh man, I don't have that. I've looked for that. It's in the box. It's not open. But the guy wanted like $200 for it. And I'm going around the convention and I see another guy that's got he's got like knickknacks for sale. It's crazy. And he had one box. And I said, how much do you want for that? And he goes, $50. And I was like, I can't say no to that.
Can't say no.
This other guy down the road wants like $250 for the shit he's got. But I get the same stuff over here. And he only wants $50 for it. I'm gonna say,
damn. What's in the box? Oh no, what's in the box?
Good morning, Jill.
I'll buy that for $1. It's great to see everybody. Quick shout out to my brother Loki. Fist bump for the morning, bruh. For giving me the old Thirsty Thursday invite there.
Thursday invite.
Awesome.
While I wear my Captain Proton.
Captain Proton. Yeah.
T-shirt.
So as you can see, I've adorned myself in my shepherd attire because I thought, what the hell? It's kind of like a collecting thing. Yeah.
I didn't want to do the Slytherin. I got a bunch of Slytherin shit. I didn't want to do that.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all good.
I wasn't going for like the Harry Potter thing. We've done Harry Potter stuff.
Right. So the drawback.
We've done game stuff before. I'm not going to do that either. So
I know it's crazy. Well, the one drawback I have is I am not situated in the right room to be doing collections or anything. But since Zero's new setup is the way it is, I can't shift that to the living room where all my stuff is. So I'm just here to absorb and enjoy and to see what everybody else has in store. And I mean, look at Loki's lab right there. I mean, come on, he's got so much shit.
Well, there's about to be some stuff that goes up over here because those are going to get opened.
Oh my God!
A couple of these sitting here.
Wow,
they're going to get opened this morning, and I'm going to put some stuff over there, and
it's beautiful.
Beautiful. Yes, I know. It's Scorpio season and perfect for Slytherin apparel. I know. Ooh. Shame.
That's all right. It's all right. You know, it's funny. When I pulled this jacket out of the closet, I was wondering if I still fit in it. And I do. So I'm happy about that.
Well, you're one of the few people that got that. I tried my ass off to get an extra large shepherd jacket. And, so I made my own bomber jacket.
That's cool. See, I think you showed me a picture of that once years ago.
Yeah, I got it buried in the closet somewhere.
Yeah.
But it's dirty. It needs a good dry cleaning. But it's also way too big for me now.
We're gonna have to fatten you back up, laddie. Kick you right in the daddy bags.
Right in the daddy bags. It looks way too big for me. Well, I mean, my shoulders used to be. I used to crab walk.
Yeah. Used to walk sideways through doorways.
Yes,
Oh,
because
yeah.
I was too big. My shoulders were like this.
Oh, we've all been there, brother. We know what it's like. Certain parts of our body start looking at the floor, say that looks good, and then they just take a dive. Well, what I wanted after I got the jacket was Shepard's hoodie that he wears in the
Yep.
third one. Well, initially in the third one, you get
I've
all those
got one of
outfits with the.
those.
I know.
I've
And
got a hoodie.
by the time it came around for me to like start looking into getting one of these, they were
They're
gone.
all gone.
They were gone. I mean, you could probably find them now in secondhand online shops or whatever, but
Or
no,
just get someone to make you one.
yeah, that's true. But that
I
moment
could
has
get
passed.
someone to make me a fake N7 jacket, but I'm not
Yeah.
going to do that.
Yeah.
I've already got I've got a Superman one. That's my biker jacket, and then I've got the bomber jackets. I don't really need one. I've got other jackets too.
Yeah. Well, because I mean, the hard part, like people in chat have already said, sometimes you got to know when to say no, and it's
You got to know
tough.
when to say no. That's
tough.
a huge thing. I understand. You see this stuff and you're like, oh my God, Loki, I want that so bad.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not a good buy. You want to make a good buy. So, I'm gonna blow my.
Somebody clip that and then tack something on at the end.
So I started to open this yesterday, and I was like, you know what? Or the day before, it was Tuesday. I started to open this on Tuesday because I told y'all, keep an eye out because things are about to start looking a little different. Tell me what you can spot. And then I was like, you know what? Why don't we do a show? Me and you had talked about doing an extra show this week. And I was like, why not just do a show?
Sure.
A show where we look and
where we show
what's that
and tell.
Oh, look at that.
Man, the black hole.
So Maximilian.
That's so cool.
And then I was like, you know what? Let's wait, and we'll do this live.
We'll do it live. We'll do it live.
So when did I get this? I know I got this before I moved. Okay, so this was 1999.
Holy crap!
I got it at Books a Million in Branson, Missouri. So the other one I didn't get till later, but this one I got in Branson. The Diamond Select Maximilian. Don't tell.
Diamond Selects. Oh
Diamond
yeah.
Select. I don't want to tear anything.
He's gonna make a mistake live on air. I used to love. Oh man, I used to love getting stuff like that. But my issue that I've always had, like even with my Ninja Turtles and stuff back there, depending on the time of year and how much foot traffic you got going on, man, things can get so dusty so quickly. It's like you take a day off during your weekend or whatever, and you clean everything, and then like 2 days later, you're just seeing dust everywhere. Ooh, nice.
It's like a back plate, I guess.
Very nice. And I've always heard this phrase because I always play it in my mind every single time I'm looking at something to get or add to a collection. It's like, if you hate dusting, don't get collectibles. But we go and do it anyway.
If you hate dusting, that's very true. If you hate dusting, do not go out and do not get collectibles because
it attracts everything. Ooh, nice.
There you go.
Very nice. That's a decent size figure too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's a good size figure. Throw that over there.
Then you can say, well, Zero, why don't you just collect what you want to collect and then just pack it up safely somewhere and then it never gets exposed to sunlight or dirt or dust or whatever. And then I say, well, what's the point if you're just going to put it away in storage somewhere?
Yes.
The dusting struggle is real. Yeah. Yeah.
I'll try and hit everybody's comments. I'm going to miss some. So True Zero in Georgia is a dust magnet.
Ooh.
We don't have dust bunnies. We have dust giant hares.
I can imagine. So when the wind blows and the tumbleweeds go flying by, you get dust bunnies or dust rabbits and shit like that too. My God,
That's
I
right.
can't imagine. Well, all of you know. I mean, especially like the smaller kind of stuff you get, it just gets to be so much worse. I mean, my alien queen back there, which I saw in a shop downtown, it was a comic book shop. This was probably almost 15 years ago when I got it. He's got the scissor my timbers. I got that in a.
You know why? Because these assholes.
Is it the sealed plastic mold that they got in there that just never comes out?
It's the damn twist ties, but they got the twist ties so messed up that there's no way to like unhook them.
Damn.
But then again, this is old as shit.
Yeah.
So.
Project Cambrian says add a dozen cats to that and it's a dust bunny kaiju. That's true, man. Because then you got cat hair and cat dander and all that kind of shit. So I got my alien queen at a comic book shop like 15, 20 years ago. It was one of I think 1,500 made worldwide. And it cost a little bit more than I was willing to pay, but I thought, you know what, might as well. It's only going to happen once. But I'll tell you.
Yeah.
And
I've told myself that a couple of
times. Yeah. And then you got to pick and choose and know when to say no. When I got that,
that's right.
You know,
have to pick and choose and know when to say no.
Yeah.
You can't. I know you want everything, but you can't get everything.
It's fun to want all the things, but sometimes you just can't. And if you
There's
couldn't tell,
a ton of Transformers on my list that I'm never gonna own.
Yeah.
Because
yeah. And Zero loves the color black or the shade black. Everything I have is black, and black is the worst for dust or anything like that. And I'll tell you, the first time I went to go clean the alien, when you get up close and see, oh, wow, she's getting kind of dusty. Man, taking that apart and cleaning everything thoroughly was a pain in the ass. So that's when you start looking at stuff like that and thinking, well, if I clean a little more regularly, I won't have to go as in depth next time. But it never works out like that. You're always going to miss something, or it's always going to get worse. And clean the alien.
Always.
Yeah. So it's a compromise.
Always going to get worse.
It's always a compromise. Especially in the spring. In the spring and the summer, when sometimes you have the windows open more often, and then you get all the crap flying in from outside, just blowing shit everywhere. Yeah, it's rough, man. It's rough sometimes, but that's what we do. When the queen turns gray, Zero knows it's time. Yeah, that is true. She hasn't been gray before, but she's been borderline getting to that region. Yeah.
Oh, and what region is that?
North of the border. America's 51st state. I see where you were trying to go there. Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, I'm not going to lie. Cleaning her crotch is really tricky. Because you got to, you got to pull the legs off and like get in there. And you've seen the alien queen up close. She's got all kinds of grooves and crevices and all kinds of things going on there. Yeah. IKEA, not Kia.
Are we successful? Have we succeeded? God, he's got like 3 arms.
Can you imagine what people are thinking right now? Wow, Zero's talking about cleaning while Loki is opening a package. I really tuned in for this. Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Chat, what do you guys and gals like to collect out there?
Let us know.
Yeah,
get involved.
Get involved. That's why I'm here today, to hang out with you. There goes Zero talking about the unmentionables. Hey, you know what? Sometimes it's important to clean your unmentionables. I know every centimeter of the queen intimately. I wouldn't say intimately. You know, it's like when a mother has babies and she puts them in the tub, she's got to clean them all, and that involves cleaning everything. So I guess if you want to look at it from that perspective, yeah. Cleaning your alien sounds like code for something. Cleaning the alien simply means, yeah, you know what? I can't fight this. I can't fight it. You guys are going to think. Adega says, I collect knives and daggers and a few rare swords. Ooh.
What the fuck that's supposed to be? I think it's
that looks like a piece that broke off the crystalline entity. That's pretty cool.
There's a name I've known.
Either that. Actually, hold that up again for a second, if you could. That actually looks like what happens every time Zero sneezes in the Canadian winter.
Oh, that's disgusting. You're gonna drive everybody off. Ain't nobody gonna want to watch this video.
I know. Zero's here to kill the ratings
Now,
again.
see,
ain't it,
I
Greg?
don't know how the hell they expect you to stand this mofo up. Okay, so there
Doesn't
he
it-
is.
Doesn't it have a base? Jill Power says, I have a Franklin Mint NCC Enterprise 1701, the big one. That's awesome. So that is that the base for it to stand on?
There's a hole right there.
There's a hole. Does one of his feet have a thing to go in?
Good question. No.
That's kind of a weird ass base considering how skinny his feet are, though. How's he supposed to stand?
And there's no like slip in.
That's
Tell
really
me
weird.
I've not just been.
I don't know. And Zeropium is still available, ladies. Shh. Don't say that. I'm never getting married or anything, and not just because women can't stand me.
We just had our really good friend who said they would never ever get married again, who's now getting married again.
Well,
So
said person is a different breed than you and I. Oh, it's got a thing to go in the crotch. Wow. Isn't that fantastic?
Maximilian.
Oh my God. Yeah, Maximilian inches. Holy crap.
That's it.
Wow.
I
That's
guess
awesome.
it does. I guess there
Awesome.
you go.
All
There you
right.
go.
Very beautiful. Very nice. I'm glad we got that all put together. And real quick, before Loki gets a chance to highlight it, NB Geeks Bar and Grill with the $10 super chat, enjoying the meltdowns. They were warned to not FAFO with Gen X. We are quite methodical. Methodical? I said what I said. And worst of all, patient. Methodical. Thank you. It's very late in the day for Zero. We will get you back after we find your shatter point. Leave us alone next time. Ooh. That sounds like dangerous words to be thinking.
Maximilian takes his place on
All
top
right.
of the record turntable.
Methodical. I can't even pronounce methodical. I speak of the good on glaze. I gave away all my skill doing that goddamn monologue this morning.
Thank you so much, NB Geeks Barn Girl, for your $10 super chat. Guys, what do we give him? Do we give him $1 bill? Do we give him Godzilla? Do we give him some fire, some dragon fire, some Spartans? Oh. Some long live the fighters. Conan.
I'm sure they're all pro-choice.
Oh, we
Zero
got
speak.
Alf too. We do have
Oh,
Alf.
we got Alf.
Oh!
You're a very funny man, senor.
Well, so we were watching that last night. We are actually watching that episode last night, and of
What,
Star Trek.
Alf?
Alf.
Oh. Ah.
And Eris starts laughing her butt off, and I go, "What?" And she goes, "It's Mike." And I said, "Yeah, that's why that clips on the end of the Alf video, because that
my
is
God.
Mike going, ha, 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 you're so funny.
You're a very funny man, senor.
You're a
Don't-
very funny man."
Don't worry, Mike. No sabla español. Still can't. We're not
No.
there yet.
Vincent and Bob coming a 2-pack.
All right.
So this was I did not get this at Books A Million. I think this came from Amazon way later, but I mean, dude, you can tell it's like I've had these forever.
Mm.
So I mean, it's just they're
Collectible.
collectibles, man.
They're
that you're not
collectibles, man.
supposed to open.
It is no longer a collectible.
It's no longer a collectible, man.
NB Geeks Bar and Grill says, I have an Alf character. You know what? I actually let Alf sit in for me on stream with Loki and Arwen for about 2 minutes one morning, months and months ago. If you blinked, you missed it, but that's all
And
right.
there you go. It's ruined.
Oh my
Forever.
God, it's open. Ah.
It's ruined forever.
Oh, the pain. All the pain. I
Okay,
forgot
so
to ask.
these have their own. These have so These have their own little stands. These are different than the Maximilian one, and they've got their own like unique. Oh wow, these aren't cardboard.
Ooh.
So those are locked in. I'm gonna leave those in there for now. But they got like,
If they're cardboard, it means you can't get them wet. Keep them away from moisture.
because Zero's always trying to get it wet.
He said it, not me. I was just thinking in terms of keeping things clean, and I digging my hole upwards. Oh my god, I forgot to ask a dagger. How many knives, daggers, and swords do you got? Do you put them like on the wall, like on a rack, mounted somewhere, or do you just kind of keep them stowed away somewhere?
Into you son of a bitch.
With the recall from Mattel for the Wicked dolls, man, I had to check out
Ooh.
I had to check out some of the
Ooh.
stores here to see if we're actually selling them, and we are.
Yeah, you should have bought one. All those
Oh
are
my
getting recalled.
god. Yeah, yeah. Well, the funny thing is too, because I've seen the
If
packaging.
they say wicked.com.
Yeah.
Wicked.com.
Mhm.
Pick it up because those are getting pulled.
Yeah.
And if you can't get out of the store with them, because there will be stores when they pull that shit. So Walmart, like Walmart, Target, and all them, they won't let you out of the store with it.
Yeah.
As soon as you go to scan it, it's going to be like, nope, recalled, cannot sell you this item. So what you need to do is, if you want one, if you think it's going to be worth something because of the misprint, they're going to pull them all and they're going to just destroy them all. They'll all go in the trash. If you want one and you don't want a dumpster dive for it, what you do is you buy two. Get two. Don't get one of the ones that say wicked.com. Buy one and then get something else that's the same price. And accidentally scan the one
methodically
twice that you don't want, and then bring it back and get your money back, and you've got a Wicked.
There's a
$29.99 that might be worth like 10 grand.
Yeah, there's ways to get around it. Now, why you'd want one of these dolls in the first place, I don't know. But yeah, I had to check out a couple stores around town to see if we're selling them, and we are. And the funny thing is, like I've seen the print on the packaging in the US. Cool. It's right there, plain as day. Up here in the Great White North, we have to shrink all our fonts down so we can put all that French crap on there too. So our little wicked.com, scissor me timbers. Our little wicked.com is like so minuscule you can't even see it unless you know exactly what to look for. But the one thing I'm curious about, since Mattel has put all those misprints out there, I wonder who's sitting at the helm looking at all the sudden influx of internet traffic going to this website thinking, what the hell's going on here? That's like free marketing. Because everybody's talking about it. Or everybody that's in the know about it is talking about it. Chris Perzer says, Loki, I heard Zeropium doesn't have to try to get things moist. I'm not going there. I'm not going there. Guys, come on. You're painting me as some type of bimbo.
I'm gonna blow this up real quick. Blow it up. Blow that shit up like 24/7.
Oh yeah.
So there's Vincent. His head does pop down. You just pull it back up. He's got little bits that open and close, and little parts of his body that pop open. Those are his guns.
He's got guns. All right.
Guns. And
so
both sides open up.
Nice. Now, does he have a little base to stand on?
Yes. Okay. And a clear see-through attachment that you can hook up to him. That
all right. Punkwaddle asks, will this gimmick sell more dolls than would have otherwise, at least before the movie releases? You know what? I think because of the misprint, it's going to sell more dolls. Because unless you got children that are really into this kind of thing, because it's like kind of Wizard of Oz-ish. I don't know. I mean, kids will like anything like that most of the time. But I think
it does have his guns too. It does have his little choo.
Yeah, but I think with it, that's awesome. I think with it having the misprint debacle going on there, I think that will only help increase sales, just so people can say, I bought one of those dolls with the, the naughty stuff on it.
Of course you did.
Oh,
It's a misprint for a website.
it's a
Now,
misprint.
some
for a
people will say
website.
they did it intentionally, but I don't know about that. Okay, so
I don't
here's
know.
Bob, old Bob. This is Dave Bob, by the way. This is old Bob.
Dave Bob.
This is when I first heard Dave Bob talk ever. I was like, dude, he sounds just like
That's
old Bob from the Black Hole. That's him. That's him. He's all beat up. He's got all his parts are all messed up.
Wow.
He's got one little claw hand left.
Oh, poor Dave Bob.
His guns aren't in here though. So there's a huge collection. There's a huge selection of little add-ons and stuff.
Little bits and accessories.
Little bits and accessories.
That's awesome.
So that's going to be going up back there next to
All right.
Maximilian.
Next to that thing with the thing between his legs.
Yes. And I do have something else, but I'm going to wait till the
Don't
last
make me
leg.
extend my ball leg. Oh my God.
Yeah. So this is what I found at the convention. This is what was $225. And just down the road, this guy had him for $50. He did not have the Defiant. And that's the one thing I'm missing is the Defiant. So I've got almost the entire Playmates ship collection.
Jesus.
I need the Defiant, I need the Borg Sphere, and I need the Borg Cube.
Clean
Almost
up
everything
aisle
else
4.
I've got.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all caught that. That moment there is when Zero just creamed his pants live.
Clean up aisle 4.
Oh my God, that's beautiful. Can I see that one more time? No reason. And then I just have to quickly run to the bathroom.
Hold on.
All right.
This is
Wow.
sealed.
That's crazy.
The batteries have been taken out.
Mhm.
And it's been sealed. That's all that's happened to these. And this is a common occurrence because the batteries will melt the plastic.
Mm.
So if you find one of these and they have not taken the batteries and resealed the side, most likely part of the ship's going to be melted because of the stupid batteries leaking into the ship. So make sure if you want to start looking for these, if you're like, oh Loki, I love that, I want one, yes, make sure the batteries have been taken out of it and it's been cleaned. One other thing that I found out that I did not know: the Klingon Borcha class attack cruiser does not come with a stand. Every other ship comes with a stand except for the Klingon Borcha attack cruiser. Does not come with a stand.
That's kind of weird.
Even DS9 has a stand. Even the DS9 station has a stand.
Well, I'd imagine that having a stand. Otherwise, it would probably roll all over the place. How could you not have a ship with a stand though? That's a little weird.
And we've got some catching up to do because Apollome's Minion has gifted 5 Loki's Mornings of Mischief memberships. Oof. Thank you so very much, Apollome's Minion. That is such a wonderful, awesome gift. Thank you very, very, very much. I'm trying to see who did because I must have had my head down when you sent that.
I must have been creaming myself when he sent that. He showed the ship. Y'all know Zero's got a weakness for ships. Those
X-Wing was gifted a membership. Corbin Dallas, winner of the Gemini Croquet Contest, and the gifted membership here on Mornings of Mischief. Canadian Spider-Man was gifted a membership. Laura B. was gifted a membership. And Gonzo B. Bergali was gifted a membership. Thank you so very, very much, Apollome's Minion, for that wonderful, wonderful gift of 5 Loki's Mornings of Mischief memberships. Also,
5
Old Gamer 72 Cutlass has gifted 5 Loki's Mornings of
Holy
Mischief.
crap.
That's 10 memberships.
We're up to 10 already.
Thank you so very much. Thank you. 10 memberships so far this morning. Yodam Darkstar. Dude, Yodam, it has been forever since I've seen you, brother. If you're out there, throw me a DM. I know you're all the way over in Israel. But it's good to see you, brother. It's good to see you here. Moons of Madness was gifted a membership. What is up, Moons of Madness? T-Bear was gifted a membership. Who else? We got Humor and Waffles and Christian Kulik, who I must just like the videos because I've never seen them on a live stream.
All right.
So thank you guys so very much. Thank you, Old Gamer 72 Cutlass. Thank you, Apollome's Minion. E-Hacker says, what's up, John? Good morning. He said, don't forget that Sly Adega Outlaw who doesn't stop by my live streams ever.
Oh my.
Good to see you, John. Thank you, Apollome. Thank you so much, Olds Gamer. This one is for you. Welcome to the Viking Horde. Skull! MB Geek says, my DS9 does not have a stand. My Starbase and Deep Space 9 K7 came with one. Yeah. Yeah, my Deep Space 9 has a stand. It's got a base. It slips down onto the base. Yes.
Yeah. Ooh. Starbase K7. Man, I forgot all about that one.
So good stuff.
Aww.
Absolutely good stuff.
Awesome.
I don't know why yours didn't. Mine also came with a little Enterprise that attaches itself to one of the pylons, so it looks like the Enterprise E or D is docked at Deep Space Nine.
Very nice. Very nice. I wish I'd have got
1 second. I'll grab it.
I wish I'd have gotten in on that on the ground floor when all those toys and stuff. You know, like when you're a kid.
You can find them. They're not that expensive.
You can find
some
them.
guy trying to sell one $225 at a convention is 9 kinds of bullshit. I'll be right.
No shit. That's the caveat, you know, now when you try to find stuff like that online. Because back when I was a kid, a wee lad, I had a friend who was balls deep into Star Trek. Yeah, I said it. I'm sorry. He loved Star Trek. He loved everything Star Trek. And he had so many figures. I remember he had like a full size, well, not full size, but a, good sized replica toy of the Enterprise D with built-in sound effects and buttons and stuff. And he had so many TNG action figures, and we would play with them all the time, even though back then I didn't know shit about Star Trek. I thought it was boring because I've said this before. All they do is fly around and talk, but I had a couple toys myself, Star Trek toys, and they were fun. I had Data. I had 2 versions of Worf, red shirt and gold shirt when they made that little flip there. But looking back, when I think about how many of his toys, like Trek toys alone that we played with, I'm thinking, man, I should have got in on that, and I never did. And I kind of still regret it to this day, but you know what? It is what it is. You just got to live with it. That looks awfully Cardassian in design. Oh my God, there are 4 lights. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I had a few.
I only had 3 torpedoes.
Damn. Got a gold shirt, Worf. I can't speak. Balls deep into Trek is logical. Deeply logical. That is fantastic. So the base actually lets it spin too. That's pretty sweet.
Yes.
Wow. It looks like it's got kind of an axis thing going on. Like, can you tilt it a little bit?
Just like a tiny.
Oh, okay. All right. That's a fancy pizza stand.
Almost
no.
Dropped it.
I was going to say, holy shit.
Almost dropped it.
Ducat would be so pissed off at you.
To the lithium mines
That's
with you.
Wild. Wild. That is pretty cool, though. Okay. That's awesome.
For other stuff that I'm like working on at the moment.
Project Cambrian says, I had a few of the Mego Trek dolls in the Mego Enterprise command deck with spinning teleporter. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet at all. Sweet.
So I've been working on something. I don't know if I guess I will. How many of y'all remember the PS1s?
Oh, I
We'll
remember.
get into a little bit of gaming here just because I'm in the middle of work.
They should have put Garrick in charge of painting the outside of it real pretty, like just plain simple Garrick with his plain simple paintbrush, painting his happy little trees. You know what else I had as a kid that I loved was the Terminator 2 Bioflesh Regenerator. You got like these little dinky endoskeletons, and you put them in these tubes and you mix up like some batter or whatever, and then you pump it through, and it made like Terminator skin. And then it
Mhm.
dried, and you can pretend to do like battle damage or whatever. It was pretty cool. It was pretty good.
So does
I got it
anybody
for.
remember these?
I remember.
For those of you who are like, what the hell is that, Loki? This is a PS Mini. Okay, so this is a PlayStation 1 Mini. It's got USB ports. It's got
Oh right.
HDMI. It's got power. All that. But you remember these, right? Remember these came out, everybody was so disappointed with I mean just the lack of almost like the lack of care
Yeah.
that went into it.
Did they
So-
did they do something a little half decent and at least make the cord length long enough?
No.
No? Oh, they couldn't even get that right. Come on.
What are you working on, Loki? Well, I've got 4 of these.
Ooh.
Now,
You've got 4 of
You-
those.
I've got 4 of these. So there are 4 of these. I've got 4 of these. And this is shit that I've had forever. This is stuff that's been in my back closet just collecting dust.
Right.
So these are the minis. These are the PS minis now. These have power, disc, right? You got your optical disc reader. What we are going to do is we're going to pull these out. We're going to pull this disc drive out. And we're going to replace it with a solid state drive.
All right.
And then we're going to clean up the inside of it. We're going to clean up, we're going to reseat the CPU. We're going to reseat the CPU in here. Clean it all up. And then we are going to install a solid state drive and
With how many games on it?
everything.
All
PS1.
of them. Everyone.
Everything for the PS1. So every game that ever came out on this PS1, you'll have in here. So you'll never have to hot swap discs. You'll never have to do anything like that. I got 4 of those. So if you get a call from me, Zero, and you're like, hey, do you want to, jump back into some PlayStation nostalgia, you might just have one coming your way.
Some PlayStation. Oh my. Also, real quick, Shellback TJC is auto patrolling the promenade. Yes, he's doing that just to make sure it's not snowing. And shout out to Makani Draws with his $5 super chat. I'll let Loki get to that.
Oh, I
when he
missed
gets
it.
to that.
I'm so sorry, Mock.
I caught it.
Brother,
I caught it.
I missed it. He says, hail Loki and Valhalla. I got a video premiering right after this. Looking forward to seeing you guys there. Looking forward to seeing you. Let me make sure that that I've got that set up to push forward when this show is over. I had so many Star Trek toys. I had every tech manual you can imagine. I love my Star Trek toys and books. I dig it all up when I left my father at 17. To this day, I still wish I had planned more.
Yeah,
Almost everything I had growing up's gone. Unless I left, when I left with my stuff when I was 18, like the day I turned 18, I moved out. Unless I left with it, I don't have it.
It's tough. It's that whole hindsight thing too. I mean, you didn't know what was going to happen back then, looking
Arwen,
back on it.
have a great day. And again, happy birthday.
Is it Arwen's birthday?
It was yesterday.
Oh, son of a bitch.
I
Happy
said
belated
happy
birthday.
birthday to you yesterday. But
Damn it. Happy birthday, Arwen. You owe me a Uno match against Skynet. She's probably already gone. Oh, well.
So for Makani and his $5 super chat, MB Geek for your $10 super chat, we're going to roll you guys a double here. This one is just for you two. Skull! live the fighters.
Hell
What is
yeah.
up?
What is
yeah.
up?
And thank you again, everyone, for being here today. I know you guys got. I know there are a lot of options in the morning, and thank you so much for hanging out with us here on Mornings of Mischief.
Yeah.
It means so much to us to have you hanging out here for Thirsty Thursday. Okay, we're gonna find out what's in the box.
What's in the box? I also want to give a big shout out to everybody who's still with us, considering Zero, the ratings killer, is live on here this morning.
The ratings killer.
Hey, I gotta poke fun at myself. No, I love
There's,
getting
60 people watching right now.
All
So
right,
thank you very much.
I love hanging out with everybody here. It's always fun.
Help me
Always
out.
nice to see everybody.
There we go. I want to cut the box.
Only
I
awake.
actually
because I
collect
couldn't
these
see.
boxes, so I've got a box for every ship I've built.
Oh
Every
God!
ship I've got. So I keep
Oh.
all the boxes back in the storage room. What?
Oh, I'm just wincing a little bit while I watch you open that. I'm not saying you're doing it wrong. It's just, oh, the box is
Yeah,
open now.
You don't want to mess with anything. You don't want to mess up anything.
And
Yes,
of course,
the box is open.
as hard as it is to believe, keep your boxes away from moisture. Moisture's
Yes.
very bad for the boxes.
Which is very bad for the box. So just so you guys can see, yes, it's all there. It's still.
Now you tell me I have options. Well, now you know, Gary. Get out there, explore your options. Possibilities are endless. But we're
God, it's
so
going to be a mess for me to clean up today.
yeah.
I don't know what that is.
That's also why I'm kind of glad I didn't gather up a whole bunch of shit for show and tell today, because
You're gonna have a mess to clean up.
every time I do something like that, they're always just thrown on the floor when it's all done. It's like, my God. But it's worth it, though. It's worth it. It's all in good fun. We now witness
I don't know
as
what that part's for.
bracing. That was a load-bearing structure. With that, oh, look at that. Look at that. Now, you rip that piece off, and that little piece of tape is clinging for dear life, saying, it's okay, guys, I got it. It's fine.
So thank God, because I didn't know. I was like, man, maybe they started selling the bases separately. Maybe that's what happened. I didn't know what they decided to do or why. There's almost no way to get this open without like fucking up the
Who knows?
packaging.
Also,
I'm just gonna fuck up the packaging.
Apollome's Minion is asking, Loki, did you get your picture and plushie yet?
I have not. Upon me, and I've been checking the mailbox just in case they've been leaving me slips in the mailbox. I've been checking the mailbox, and I check the door every day, multiple times a day.
I hate it when they tease you like that, because you know it's on the way, and you just wait with bated breath and anticipation.
I can't wait for that, because there is some redecorating that's going to go on, because I've got Apollome's picture that's coming, and there's the little dinky stand thing for it, so you can stand up on its own. Apollome's is coming, and I've got a Thundercats poster, a movie poster for Thundercats that was never, and this is like limited edition, numbered, yada yada. That Eris got me for my birthday that has not gotten here yet. Probably won't be here till late December, but when that gets here, there's a Superman and a Top Gun thing over here on the wall. That's going down. And the
late December
movie poster is going up.
All right. Sounds like we can do a gift opening for Christmas this year. All right.
This is old tape. You know how I know it's old tape?
Because it's yellow.
As soon as I touch it, it's like, yeah,
well,
we're just holding on because.
Well, when do you think that came out? It couldn't have been too long after whatever show
probably
that
during the movie.
Yeah,
right after the movie.
So we're looking at.
I can give you a date.
We're looking at damn near 30 years for that box.
This is Collector's Series Edition 003374, stock number 16148. It says includes 3 replaceable AAA batteries, but it does not because those have been taken out and replaced.
Yeah, I would be hoping those 30-year-old batteries are nowhere near that thing right now anymore. I guarantee you it's at least 30 years old. It has to be.
I can't believe they wouldn't put a date on here.
Almost. Because First Contact was what, 96? It's got to be at least close to 30 years. I'm going to say at least 25 years.
Yeah, it's got to be close to that.
So, I mean, for almost damn near 30-year-old box, that's in damn good shape. Thunder. Oh, thunder.
Thundercat.
Thundercats, Jesus, speaking of 30 years, I don't think
Dude.
I don't think I've seen a Thundercats episode in damn near 30 years.
So the hardest thing I've ever had to walk away from. What is the hardest thing I've ever had to walk away from? This last convention. Last convention we did, they had a Thunder Tank.
Oh,
it was in the box. They had Lino, they had Mumra, they had the entire collection in the box.
Jeez.
And I asked him, I said, how much for all of it? And I mean, I could go buy like a motorcycle for it.
Yeah. Whew.
If I was going to get back into motorcycles.
Yeah. Punkwater with a good point. In all fairness, opening the packaging is one of the funnest parts of getting something new. You know what? That's true.
Yes,
until you get to the point where they put all those goddamn twist ties on everything. Oh my God.
This didn't have twist ties. This had tape. The other stuff, the Vincent and the this bastard back here, Maximilian, they had twist ties.
Yeah.
This did not have twist ties.
See, Loki can unbox a whole entire ship and start putting it together in 3 minutes. It takes him 10 minutes to unwrap that figure because of all the damn twist ties.
That's right. Back when toys were meant to be toys.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yes, then you realize you don't have the skill to put it together.
I don't know what the hell.
Just don't force it. Snap. Oh,
I know, right?
There we go. You can say the ship's taking battle damage. That's a decent size for a ship.
A decent size.
That's pretty nice.
The buttons for the phasers. One thing I am not seeing is any kind of decals. It doesn't have any decals like the other ones. And I guess it's not
sold
supposed
separately.
to.
Maybe not. Well, maybe it doesn't because the batteries would make it light up.
But
that's
the front of the box. Okay, so the front of the box shows decals. Shows it right there. You see the USS Enterprise. Front of the shop box shows decals. The back of the box does not show decals.
Huh. James T. Kirk filed all that serial number shit off. That bastard.
So the question is, was it supposed to come with decals? Am I missing something?
Snap.
They're not in there. They're not in there, and this is the only other things that were. That's the bottom for the ship. So this will clip into the stand and hold it so that it's like,
Yeah, that's nice though. Project Camry and Snap. That's right out of a Calvin and Hobbes strip, putting together his first airplane model. Snap, man. I loved Calvin and Hobbes so much. I had 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 books, like collective books of like
open this,
like an anthology for Calvin and Hobbes, that kind of thing. And damn it, I have no idea where they went. I haven't seen them in years, and that breaks what little heart I have left because I loved Calvin and Hobbes so much.
We had we've got the Enterprise, we've got Maximilian and Vincent and Bob, old Bob.
Decals, $100.
I'll be proud to have old Bob over here. I don't know. Keep an eye over there on that little space because
stuff's gonna be happening.
I'll start rotating stuff in and out. I've got some other stuff. Obviously, I can't do a full show with just. Oh my God! I'm gonna open all this shit. Will we do a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle?
I'll tell you what. If we do, Zero's not opening these. No way. They are in the package to stay. I can show you
there's
I
some
can
stuff
show
on
you
there.
I can show you some of the old ones I had. Those are all in a box. I used to have so many toys and action figures, and they were in like 2 or 3 Rubbermaid containers. And my mom years ago, yeah, I'm talking about these kids. My mom years ago, had a job babysitting a bunch of kids part-time. Well, not a bunch of kids. It was like the 3 regular kids that used to come over and shit like that. And sure enough, little by little, Zero's toy collection just started getting smaller and smaller. So all I got left now is all I've got left. But I still have a few unpackaged and well played with Ninja Turtles I can show you next time. But as for those, no, they are staying packaged. They are never coming out.
I've got the NECAs.
Mm.
And they have come out with Tatsu. So finally we have Tatsu. So if you're into like, oh, I got my own Ninja Turtles, you know, a certain way, and they all look like they're fighting, and they're like, you know,
yeah.
And then you got Tatsu over with Shredder. That's like,
oh yeah,
chef kiss right there.
Beautiful. Such a great collection.
I'm talking about. He's the guy who's like,
yeah, and that's the one where Casey Jones rips him. Yeah, you know, little Primatine might just help to clear that up. I'll never call golf a dull game again. Oh man, I gotta watch those again. Holy shit!
Someone Project Cambrian nailed it. Absolute ninja
vanish.
That's right.
Master Shredder. I'll tell you what, man. Those movies, the first 2 at least, man, they were phenomenal. They were absolutely phenomenal. Considering they were trained ninja people in full-size bodysuits, that is friggin' incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Oh,
does it have cheesy moments where you can, you know, see things that are wrong? Sure. But the fact that they put together all that they did, damn, that is still impressive to this day.
Oh yeah. And who's in the suits? Who's in the suits and what they were doing? When I found out that Tashi from Revenge of the Nerds, the guy that's like hair pie. Thank you. The Ninja Turtle. I was like, what?
Yeah. No kidding, right? Oh my god, that was great. Hair pie. Oh, hair pie. Guys, if you haven't seen the original Ninja Turtles from 1990, what are you waiting for? That's the other thing. Like, so many things that I used to collect that I've lost over the years. And I remember having a movie edition full-size Ninja Turtle poster. It was the same one that came on all the VHS tapes. It was like all black with the 4 turtles standing there with April kind of standing there with them. Man. Oh, and I don't have any of that stuff anymore. And every once in a while, it'll trigger something in my brain, and I just want to kick myself right in the nuts.
No, I like Turtles in Time.
I do
Turtles
too.
in Time was good.
Loki, actually, oh my god, it's just called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3. You know, I've said this before, and I will say it again. As kind of crap as that movie is, sometimes, a lot of the time, I will always have a soft spot for it, because my mom came home from grocery shopping one day and she just randomly surprised me with the 3rd movie. I didn't even know there was a 3rd movie, so she just gifted that to me on some random day. So
here's your Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle thing that you love so much.
Yeah,
Turtles in Time.
No shit. So I'll always have a soft spot for the 3rd one. So Mom, God bless you. You're awesome. Yeah, I think the first movie on VHS I got for my birthday. My stepdad got me Secret of the Ooze for my birthday, and then I was randomly gifted the 3rd one on VHS for no reason whatsoever, just because that's what moms do sometimes. So they are some of the VHSs that have survived, especially after the falling down the stairs.
Cool stuff. My mom came home from the commissary from the base exchange with like Megadeth. Oh, here's some Black Cauldron, honey. I'm like,
oh, that's awesome.
People are like, now it makes sense. Yes.
Yeah.
Now it all makes sense.
Yeah.
Because here, and I'm like, it's Metallica, Mom. Oh, well, that's the Megadeths.
Dude, your mom was awesome.
It was something black cauldron. I figured you'd like it. It's got a whole
Yeah.
bunch of grapes and stuff on it. I'm like,
Yeah. Thanks, Ma.
thanks, Mom.
Little did
I'm
we
not
know.
kidding you. I am not kidding you. She came home with the cassette, the audio cassette for Peace Sells, but Who's Buying for Megadeth, and I was just like,
Yeah. Yeah.
thanks.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So next time, for shits and giggles, Zero will pull his Ninja Turtle movies out of the VHS box that fell down the stairs, and we'll have ourselves a good time with some toys. Yeah, whatever you guys want, another show and tell, let us know. And Zero will pull out some of his toys. Where do
He's
they
gonna
get
pull it out.
those wonderful toys?
He's gonna pull out his toy.
Well,
In the UK, we got the Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles because Ninja was too violent.
yeah, I remember that too. Did that ever confuse you as a kid? You could even like go to a store and see Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles and think, why? Why is that? The Megadeths.
Yeah, the Megadeths. They're the Megadeths, sweetie.
Oh my god. So
Like,
I mean,
thanks, Mom.
I guess they kind of just
Nirvana in utero. She's like,
The-
it had a little baby on it. I'm like,
didn't.
thanks, Mom.
I know you wanted something called the Black Album, but I didn't know if you meant like it
I had
looked
that
black.
plan.
If it looked black or it said the Black Album on the front. I couldn't find it.
No, I had to tell my pops about that one. He was like, I ain't buying no damn music. I'm like,
Nope.
"Oh, well."
I don't
Mom
want to listen to
doesn't
that.
seem to understand that it's a black cassette. It's just black. It's a Metallica on
God.
the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't
And
say
you couldn't-
anything else. It's just black. I said, no, it's just black.
So
That's
it's
why they
just
call it
black.
the Black Album, because it's just black.
And it's just got like a little tiny snake that you can't see unless you hold it up to a certain light, but it's black.
It's black, man.
I know it's black. Free the slaves, you son of a bitch.
Oh
man.
my
All
God.
right.
Okay, we're getting out of here, guys. Thank you
Yeah.
so very much. We will do this again at some point in the future where we get together. I don't know if we'll do it on a Monday or Thursday or whatever,
Who
but
knows?
we'll do collecting part 2. I know Pops, I got a show to do with Pops because we're going to show off some stuff that we are actually trying to get rid of because yes, resale is a thing. But stuff like that I keep. So I almost never buy to resell unless it's a sure thing. I've got some Mandalorian records back there
All right.
that are actually worth a pretty penny because they were discontinued and pulled from Walmart.
Huh.
I've got a couple of records like that were discontinued and pulled from various stores because something was wrong with them. Those are the ones that are worth the most. And those are the ones I don't open. All right, we're getting out of here, guys. Take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend. And don't forget to check out Machini, who's coming up next, right after this. Have a great Thursday, everybody. Teabag.
Teabag. Sitting in the heart of Thessia, I was told I'd be surrounded by thousands of Vasari babes, ardent Yakshis, Justicars, all those lovely blue females. I haven't seen one of them around yet. You know what? I want off this planet.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.